When Raw, SmackDown, WWE, or AEW end, tune in to the Joe Cronin Show. Live.
And we are back, everybody. That's not good. And we are back. Major problems, but we're back. So Dave Meltzer has said, you may have heard about this, Dave Meltzer has said that he is, that Cody Rhodes is apparently thinking about backing out of WrestleMania. I mean, here's the thing. While this could be true, or it could be stuff they leaked out to him on purpose. Dude, they could have leaked this stuff to him on purpose because he's a meathead. But let's remember this. Dave Meltzer is the, by the way, make sure you guys tell everybody to refresh the stream in the chat because we had a little failure to start here at the beginning of the show. So hopefully you guys can tell everybody to restart the stream. But yes, you know, Dave Meltzer, you know, he's the same guy who said major twists and turns coming to, what was it? Was it the Royal Rumble? Is that what I don't remember now. I think it was the Royal Rumble, right? Where Dave Meltzer said major twists and turns coming, you know what I mean, to the Royal Rumble. So, you know, I don't know what to make of that. But that is what, you know, basically, you know, Dave Meltzer said. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Mikkel for his birthday yesterday. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Matt. I know you miss Shell. Shell's probably listening out there somewhere. She's in a lot of pain issues and stuff like that. So shout out to Shell if she's listening. Obviously, a lot of people have been asking about her recently, saying hi to Shell. So I just wanted to say what's up to her, because she's probably listening. But a lot of questions about her in the chat, so just wanted to say hi for her. She's listening. She just can't see and type well. So yes, say hi to her. Also, obviously, you know, as the JCS channel falls apart and the world and the universe falls apart, thank you, WrestleMania, for being here in time for it. There may be some major changes to some things coming up. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it doesn't look like it's going to be, you know, a lot of things will be happening. But we'll see what goes on. I'm not really sure what's happening, but there may be some major changes this week, and we'll figure out what I do with those changes based on some of the info I've gotten from some people about what they want to do this week and weekend. It seems like we may want to change things around. But let's get into WrestleMania, and I'll talk about those things later. Jody, and I'm going to be recording with my wife when she gets home in a few minutes. So stay tuned for that. If you're on Patreon, you're going to get the entire podcast of me and my wife, Till Death Do Us podcast. Will be coming to Patreon later tonight. Cody shirts are being made at the WWE warehouse, says V-Man Vicious. I believe he's coming. Just make no mistake about it. I believe he's coming. I think this is all just to pull back. You know, you give out, you pull back, and then you deliver. You know what I mean? I think that that's what this is. I think that that's basically what this all means, is that they're trying to sort of say like, hey, let's kind of give them, something to think about a little bit, a lot to think about. I think that's what all this stuff plays into. I don't know where that warehouse news is coming from, obviously, but I mean, obviously, okay, I could believe it. I'm sure if they've been made, they've already been made. I mean, at this point, been made for a long time. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of news about this. I 100% do believe he's coming, no matter what. I believe Cody Rhodes is coming. No doubt about it. There is no backing out, in my opinion. This is a big joke. But again, it also comes from the mouth of the man that said major twists and turns are coming. At the Royal Rumble, Dave Meltzer had major news that twists and turns are coming. Dude, at this point, WWE is feeding him garbage because he has blown AEW. I mean blown AEW. He's blown AEW's ass, basically. And because of that, I think they use him to just as a joke. Pull back and deliver. Yes, Ed's view. You like that? I made Shane patches on the New Jersey. Wow, you did do that? Oh, you worked there? All right, well. Hey, man, let's not dox you. Dusty shirts are out on the website right now, says Thomas. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of homage paid to Dusty Rhodes and things like that. I really do believe that. But, that is yet to be seen going forward, what happens. So we will find out what happens this WrestleMania weekend. It's going to be a huge WrestleMania weekend for us. We'll see what happens this weekend. I'm not 100% sure the belt's on the line Sunday anymore, but we'll talk about that. Friday night, I'll monetize this once I figure that all out. I'm not 100% sure yet what's going to happen here. But I've received enough information from enough people that it could be a bad idea. So we'll see about that. That is just something to put out there. Me and my wife's podcast is coming up on Patreon. I hope you guys refresh the page. My computer just froze. My computer's been having issues, and it froze on me to begin the show. So hit that like button and make sure you jam the thumb up my ass and let me know. And now my wife's calling me on my phone while I'm streaming. Hello?
Yeah, I was just letting you know I'm on my way home.
Okay, I'm just live right now. Probably around 1:45 too.
Yeah, but they'll only give us a half hour.
Whatever, that's what it is now.
All right.
Bye. So we'll be recording for now a half hour, it looks like. So things just don't go to plan at all anywhere. But that's how things seem to be going in life at this time anyway. So, what are you going to do? I do think again that it's just working people at this point. Shane McMahon's going to be there. I mean, it is. I just wonder how deep will they do this? How deep will they work this? You know what I mean? Will they cut to Shane coming out, and then Shane goes back, and then or it's not Shane, and then it's Cody, and then it's this, or it's not Shane, then it's not another guy, then it's not another guy, then it's not another guy. Are they going to do that? Are they going to go to this route of oh, it's this guy, then it's that guy. Oh, it's, we got you. And then all of a sudden, Cody will be the last guy to come out. Will they do my gauntlet idea? The other day I put up a poll about this, and I asked you guys what you thought, and I think I have the poll. Let me see if I do have the poll. I saved it as a screenshot, but now I don't know if I might have moved it to a different folder, but I know I have it somewhere, and it's I want to say 300 something of you guys voted on it. So it was a pretty, it was a good sampling size. So I think it's important to look at. Let me see if I have it, because it was a good thing to look at, a good poll to look at. Is this it? I think this might be it. Oh, here. No, it's not. That's a different poll. So I've got a different poll. Did I delete it? I might have deleted it now I think about it. God damn it if I deleted it, because the whole fucking thing. spent all this time trying to screen cap it. I can't believe I would have deleted it. Oh my God. What is going on? Well, I might have deleted it. I might have deleted it like a dildo. I'm not sure. If I fucked it up, my bad. I can't believe I might have deleted it. I fucking went to all that trouble to set the poll up and save the numbers and everything else like that. Oh my God. Hit that like button, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button and we should be good. But yeah. I don't know if we were down for a second, but it could be because I restarted my computer in the middle of the stream. That always jacks it up when that happens. But yeah, so basically back to the beginning of what I was saying, since my computer froze and we had all these interruptions. Make sure you guys refresh the stream and make sure it's back up if you're waiting. I just think that the chain is basically part of that whole like let's keep people thrown off. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens if we keep people thrown off about what is going to happen. And then, you know, Cody Rhodes will basically, he'll be there. I don't have any question about that. And the fact that Dave Meltzer is the one that's delivering this rumor or news that, oh, Cody might back out from what he heard, even though he said, I don't think he'll back out, but people near him are saying that. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? So that, I don't believe any of that is going to happen. At all. Just shut that down. And the reason why I'm mentioning is because so many people keep messaging me, hey, did you hear that Cody might back out? No, he won't. He's not going to back out. There is no way at this point that there's going to be a back out or a back down Cody. This is not back down Janela, okay? This is not back down Janela. This is Cody Rhodes. He's not backing down. And in a few minutes, me and my wife are going to be recording our podcast. So if you guys are on Patreon, make sure if you jump on there to scroll down a bit and post under the questions area, because unless it's stupid, you know, she's going to answer it. So we're going to answer questions about shit on the Patreon, and then that podcast will go up on Patreon. We're going to have our podcast with Grim. Grim's Toy Show will be here to talk about how is he or is he not afraid of people with disabilities. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, there is the brand new Monetize This Championship right there. And there is SITH freaking NEGAN. Right on the wall there. Unveiled with the 69, the all-time donator of all time, SITH NEGAN, surpassing Himmelgod this year and creating the Monetize This Championship that is gold-plated. Do you understand? This belt is gold-plated. The next time the belt's on the line, it's going to be for this. Somebody might sell it for crack, to be honest. I mean, that's what I'd be worried about. I mean, that is what I'm worried about. You know what I mean? Somebody like Mikkel gets this belt. I mean, the other belt, yeah, whatever, you make $80, but you piss off a whole community. But this belt, I mean, you're looking at fucking a month of crack. It's so fucking expensive. Do you understand? Like, even the one Jake got, the belt that Jake got is really cool, and it's awesome, and it's close to this one. But this one has gold. It's actually got gold. It's made of gold. It's not fake. Like almost every other belt, this has gold on it. It's going to get sold for crack by some desperate JCS member. No, I'm just kidding. But if it did, we would hunt you down and kill you. So Randy Orton went on the Pat McAfee show earlier today, and I happened to see that. Shout out to DWELSH and several other people who told me about this. And you know, Randy went on to basically say that he laughed at the rumors that he would ever go somewhere else. Like, that was silly to him to think that he would ever go to like AEW or anywhere else. And he said, you know, my contract is up in a couple of years, and I'll be happy to sign another one, which, by the way, if I was a manager or his sports agent, I would tell him, don't do that. What the hell are you doing? But he did say, yeah, I wouldn't hesitate. I'll be signing another one. So right there, just boom, I'll be signing another one. So there you have it, man. Randy Orton going to be just just spoiled it right there. Hey, I'm signing with WWE. My contract's up in a couple of years. Signing with WWE. By the way, thanks to everybody who spammed Joe Cronin Show in the Pat McAfee chat. You crazy people. Oh, shit.
Super chat party!
Oh, yeah?
Check your Twitter DMs. I found the poll results.
Oh, thank you, Joe Compton. How about beautiful are you? I might have posted it on Twitter, to be honest. Joe Compton with the poll results. Thank you. Producer Joe Compton, who's also the Monetize This holder of the championship right now. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe Compton. He's one of the top donators right now, but he wouldn't even be able to donate on the Monetize This championship night because he is the champion, and he won't be donating, he said. But he has been a beast, man, and now he's producing. Thank you, Joe. What doesn't Joe Compton do? Thank you, Joe Compton. Cody won't show up in the WWE. Was it 30%? 35% Cody versus Seth. So most of you guys believe, hey, listen, things are going to go as planned. 35% you guys believe, hey, things are going the right way.
Looks like my little lass
nothing's changing.
shaving.
The Canadian Nightmare returns Friday.
The Goon! The Goon! The Goon! Wow, the Goon is here. The Noog. Backwards. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know why people are still talking about that. I don't know why people do this. Nobody wants to be a part of my show. Do you not understand this? Do you not understand that everybody hates me, Goon? I don't know. You know what I mean? What are you doing? You can live in the past. It's pretty cool to do that, I guess. I would, you know what I mean? People don't want, I don't know. You'd have to you'd have to reach out and ask other people that question. The Goon, thank you, man. But yeah, nobody wants to be a part of my show, bro. People want to leave. People don't want to be here. And people have families to take care of. They can't be streaming all the time. But Cody Rhodes backing out of WrestleMania, I think it's BS, like I said, for the people that just got in here. It's Dave Meltzer. I've heard from some of people that are close to him, he could back out. And maybe that's why they're bringing in Shane McMahon as a backup. Well, Dave Meltzer also said that at the Royal Rumble, there was going to be twists and turns. The only twists and turn that happened at the Royal Rumble is because of that rumor, I felt raped. That's the only twist and turn that happened, is I felt like somebody, Dave Meltzer, took a knife and jammed it into my liver and twisted and turned it like this. You like that? That's what I felt. That's the only twist and turn that happened at Royal Rumble. And that was, Dave Meltzer rumor. So there ain't no twists and turns coming. But the Goon, thank you for that $3, Goon. Joe Compton, thank you for the $4.99. Goon is an OG too, by the way. So it is, regardless of what he thinks, it's always a fun time to see the name The Goon pop up because this guy has been for years an OG. I don't necessarily think, we're gonna be able to satisfy his needs of what he's looking for, but hey, in the end, that's probably a good thing, right? Because I'm a bad guy. I'm Joe Cronin, the scumbag. So you probably want to keep it that way. MCR, hey Joe, let me bear hug you and try to get out of it. Yeah, one time a gigantic guy who looked like Stone Cold Steve Austin, who worked at a gay goth club. No lie, he really did. Gave me a bear hug and was like, try to get out of it. Try to get out. And it was weird, man. He had a chubby. Swear to God, I didn't think about it until later that I was like, oh, man, this guy was just getting a free squeeze on me. Holy crap. This guy was a huge man. This guy was like basically Ryback. He kind of reminds me of Ryback now that I think about it. And because he kind of looked like Stone Cold, but he also kind of looked like Mr. Belvedere, from American Pie 3. I was like, I don't know, man. I should have seen something coming, but, man, he had a huge head. His head was like 2 Ryback heads. His head was massively huge. Rather see Hannibal instead of Cody. Can you imagine that if Hannibal comes down? Imagine if Hannibal comes down and takes on and murders Seth Rollins. You want to face? Oh no, that's Jesse Ventura. Get out of here, you drunk. You're a drunken loser. How about this? I've been in the back waiting to face you, Seth Rollins. I am gonna bash your head in. Do we need Jesse? Jesse is the best Hannibal ever. Comes out and tells Seth Rollins that he's gonna bash his head in. Oh my God, that'd be gold. I'm gonna bash your head in. You're drunk loser. You're a drunken loser. And I'm gonna bash your head in. Oh God, that'd be so funny, bro. That'd be funny. I'm gonna bash your head in. That'd be great. That was my Me Too story text. That's true. I just gave you my Me Too story. I actually have a real Me Too story. And I've told it before, but I think barely anybody believes it. So I stopped ever bringing it up again. In fact, isn't that the goal, right? Of all the people that do stuff like that is to like make it so the woman doesn't want to tell her story or doesn't want to talk about it or whatever. I think that, so I had my own Me Too story. So, but yeah, so I don't even bother telling it anymore. But the people that were there, you know. They're selling a T-shirt of Cody Rhodes in the WWE shop, says Claudio in the chat. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. And V-Man said he works there and made them. So
looks like my little
there you go.
Needs a shaving.
Met a nice Latino man last night. Never been into men before, but I went for it. He treated me so well. He put his burrito in my chili ring and kept it nice and slow. The blood loss was okay, but it made it easier to go in and out. God, can't wait for Mania.
Sounds like you can't wait to come. Like, that's what it sounds like. Darren Putter, thank you for the $3. Very much appreciated, man. Thank you so much for the $3. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. Mania weekend is going to be huge. Huge. How about that Ventura impression by Killer Cross? Yeah, he's kind of... Was that Killer Cross? Dude, I didn't even know that was Killer Cross. He looked like a goof with his curly red hair. I didn't even know that was him. Holy shit, I thought that was somebody else, DWELSH. That clip you sent me was him? The hell? Damn, bro, I didn't know that was him. That is so fucking crazy. Wow. That is wild, man. That is crazy. Wow. That's a crazy fucking thing. I can't believe that's him. That is him. Damn. That is funny, dude. I had no clue. Tony Storm's debut was decent enough. Once again, AEW has a million different people coming in every second. There's no focus to like build the one person or the two people or a couple of the people. They just keep bring another one in. Oh, bring another one in. Oh, bring another one in. Oh. It's like they can't stop themselves. They're like Harvey Weinstein. They're like, bring another bitch in. Bring another one in. It's like Harvey Weinstein. He's like, he's hungry. You know what I mean? It's like it's lunchtime and Harvey's hungry over at AEW. But, it works for them. It works for them. Hey, yeah, jump on Discord then, I guess. And I'll get off my show when we're ready. We only got a little bit, about 10 more minutes left, everybody. So drop some questions in the chat. Leah might even be here for a second as we record our podcast that is up. Somebody just became a patron on Patreon, but it's not letting me see who it is. So I apologize. I will try to shout you out tonight on the show. Tonight we're going to be doing our WrestleMania predictions live tonight right here. Beat the Clock Thursday night is tonight. But before we start the clock and we do Beat the Clock, we're going to get our WrestleMania predictions out there, I believe, for everybody. So we'll get that in there. So tonight will be a fun night here on the Joe Cronin Show. Make sure you guys look for the alert because it may not pop up here. You may not get it because I'm live now. Just make sure you're a patron. You'll get an alert on Patreon, and I will be live tonight with the roundtable and WrestleMania predictions. So look for that. And then me and Leah will be recording our podcast, which will go up on Patreon in just a few minutes. Or in the next couple hours, it'll go up.
Super Chat Party!
The Black Greek Mafia.
Oh, yeah?
Did you see Marco Scott's contract is going to expire?
Oh yeah, Marcos. What's his name? I keep wanting to say Scutero from the like he's the old athlete. Yeah, Mark Scunter, Mark Scouter, Mark Scotty. What's his name? I don't remember. Marco Stunt. There we go. Stunt. Marco Stunt. Yes, Marco Stunt's contract. The Black Greek Mafia. I heard they smell, by the way. The Black Greek Mafia, yes, it's going to expire, and they're not going to sign him. You know, they're not going to bring him back, so obviously. I mean, he was terrible. I mean, he was, nothing. Maybe he could have been like, Spike Dudley-ish or something, but there was nothing to him, and they've let other people go that don't matter. I mean, they've let Joey Janela go, and I thought there was value in Joey Janela. I thought Joey Janela could be a kind of a Shawn Michaels Mankind type of guy in AEW. I am shocked that they didn't do more things to Joey Janela. I thought his reckless, weird, crazy, wild guy, hardcore, stuff would pay off, or that they would have used it more. They used it a little bit, but I am shocked that they did not use it more. I have no idea why that didn't work out, or what the reason for that was, or what the reason for it not working was. I have no idea. I think it's a shame, but Marco Stunt. I mean, I didn't hate him to death like other people did, but I mean, what were you gonna do with him? At this point, he was a goof in the group of Jurassic Express. But that worked. That was their Spike Dudley. That was Team 3D. It was the Jurassic Express with the little guy. But not the biggest fan of that. Not the biggest fan of that. But, he's going to be gone. They're not going to renew him. I don't know what he's going to do going forward. He's going to be able to work some indie dates. Probably have to get a job, But then again, I get it. Be like me. It's over. The dream's over, Stunt. Marco Stunt. And I don't believe Cody's backing out of WrestleMania for the millionth time. I still am getting Twitter messages about it. He's not. I don't believe he's backing out whatsoever. I think this is just a bit of a swerve to mess with people. And once again, Dave Meltzer is the guy who said that there was going to be twists and turns, major twists and turns at the Royal Rumble. That was ridiculous. But he said that. So here's the link to the questions. And so, he said that, and I just think that delegitimizes the guy hardcore. You know what I mean? Very much. You want a piece of this? Leah? Oh, am I muted you? Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah, I muted you. I heard you make a noise upstairs, but then not through Discord, so I'm assuming I muted you. Hello, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Pretty rude that you,
Looks like
Whoa.
my little lass needs a shaving.
That scared me.
K Mr. Popo. This mania is gonna be stupendous. That's one less dancing monkey vinegar ballig of Biggie. Now we just need a mass hanging of balligas of those stars and we all shall be happy, won't we?
Come
I love
on.
you, Rastafa, Tex and AJ Adams. Ballig.
Unbelievable racism coming from General Santos. That's sickening. It's terrible. You're a scumbag, GS. There's a real war going on between the Filipinos, Hispanics, and blacks on my show, Leah. I don't know if you know about this.
nope.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like Guatemala, Guantanamo Bay, and Nigeria are all in a fight with each other right now. And maybe the Philippines. Throw them in there. They're very small people, though. The Filipinos. I feel like they're very tiny. Like, they're going to have to use advanced weaponry to defeat the Nigerians who could step on them.
Weird.
We've already made Leah uncomfortable. What's up, chat? We are going to be recording our podcast in just a few minutes, so I'm going to be stepping out of here in just a minute. We ran up against the time here. I've been live for 35 minutes, and half of that we had computer trouble. I got microphone problems, computer trouble, and all that other stuff. And so now we're going to go record our podcast. And so make sure you guys ask a question on the Patreon if you guys want that in there. And we're going to get that in. But again, I think that the bottom line of this whole thing for the people that just get in here late is that Cody Rhodes is not backing out of WrestleMania, in my opinion. I mean, especially since it's coming from Dave Meltzer. I mean, I just don't believe him anymore. That's how bored we are, though.
Super chat party!
Oh, yeah?
The way she came in, can you hear me now, off of that cell phone commercial?
Wait, what? Chris Dominguez, thanks for the $5. The way she came in, can you hear me now? I don't know what that commercial is, so I don't get that. Do you know what he's talking about? I don't know what he's talking about.
Can you hear me now? You've never seen that commercial?
No.
Where the person's like going around like, can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Like you've never seen that? It's like a Verizon commercial or something.
Maybe I have, but I don't know. I can't even recall it right now.
No. Thought everybody knew it.
I mean, apparently that's true because I mean everybody apparently has heard it, but I'm sure I heard it. It doesn't stick in my brain. That must have just gone right out my head. Like, yep, I don't need to remember this ever again, so that's going to just...
I bet if you saw it, you'd be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet. You're right. But, I mean, I guess I don't... I mean, does something really funny happen in it? I mean, because I'll remember a commercial if something crazy happens or if it's memorable.
I feel like it just was like sort of like a minor meme almost, sort of.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't hear it. So before we get out of here and we do our podcast for everybody in the chat here, the other day Chris Rock was in Boston for his stand-up, and he barely really addressed the situation. But that's not what I'm going to talk about. What I want to talk about is how our local news station, who we've known for years, CBS Boston, right? You know CBS Boston, right, Leah?
I know of it, yeah.
Well, they had David Wade. Do you know David Wade? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So the news reporter David Wade, we know him well here in Boston. Good reporter. I like him. Seems like a friendly guy. For all I know, he touches fucking babies. But I mean, he seems like a nice guy. But before, I noticed something about his broadcast last night as he was the reporter on the scene. Watch this video of them going to see Chris Rock. Listen to this.
Out at the Wilbur Theater, spilling out into the streets of Boston after Chris Rock's sold-out show. It is the comedian's first public appearance since he was slapped by Will Smith during a live televised broadcast of the Academy Awards. Our David Wade has been there all night. And David, you have caught up with people who actually...
Please speak faster for the love of God! Does she... Am I wrong? I mean, is she a robot?
Sounds like every other news broadcaster.
They
have to talk in that way.
No, because wait a minute. I've never heard anyone this slow. She is so slow, and she looks like she's on crack. Like, I'm like, who is this? Can you give some coffee to the anchor that's anchoring the Monday night news on CBS or whatever? Like, listen to David Wade, though. He's a human.
Got a chance to watch the show.
Yeah, that's right, Anarist. The show just let out, and of course, this is what everyone was talking about in the city of Boston. Really, from Los Angeles to Boston, everyone's been wondering if Chris Rock would get on stage tonight and talk about what Will Smith did.
Now they're going to go back to her.
This weekend, and said at a later date he might have more to say about the topic.
So interesting that was his option. We'll see if that's going to be the case during the 10 o'clock show. And I know Christina Rex is there with you, and we'll see you for the WBZ News at 11 over on Channel 4. David, thank you.
Oh my God, she finally started speaking faster. I just went like...
Theater spilling out into the streets of Boston after Chris Rock's sold-out show.
Good Lord. I mean, listen, I get the cadence of like anchors, but you know what I mean? Like I've seen every type of announcer, cadence of every type of news people.
What if they were trying to get the other guy like situated and they were like, well, take your time. Like they told her like buy some time or something.
Yeah, maybe that could have been what it is. I mean, maybe.
Then they went to a live shot.
That was tremendously like she comes off that she needs caffeine, that she like, what's that autoimmune? What's that thing that people like mono? It sounds like she's got mono.
Okay, I think you're trying to say monotone.
No, I feel like she's got mono. Like I know what monotone is. Like she's monotone as well, but I feel like she's got mono. Like somebody check her fucking electrolytes. He is there waiting now. And they're like, no, he's not ready. He's not ready. They're like texting her on the tablet. And that's what she's looking at here. So she's like, I will now speak.
It is the comedian's first public appearance since he was slapped by Will Smith during a live televised broadcast of the Academy Awards.
You know how sometimes when you hear yourself and you're echoing in your ear and then you can't speak right because of it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Maybe she's having that problem.
I mean, something, I thought that, but I went and watched her other broadcasts, and she's like that in every video. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, even, male guys from the 90s, 80s, we are waiting to find out what the news behind, they do speak like that, but I mean, she just particularly comes off as sleepy to me. Like she's about to pass out. So somebody in Boston at CBS,
like my little
check on her, please.
Needs a shaving.
Ryback.
I'm gonna make you my Rybotch.
Oh my God, Ryback. I swear to God, I'll kill you, Ryback. I'll choke you until you die. I hate you, Ryback.
Yeah, what you know what I like doing? I like sniffing kids at the playground. That's what I do.
All right, get out of here, Ryback. Get out of here. That's disgusting. So we're gonna go over to Patreon. We're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna answer some questions real quick, and I'm gonna run down the WrestleMania card and see what Leah thinks about it, and we'll see. Ryback, thank you for the $4. Thank you guys for being here. We're up against the time. Monotone this. Somebody said tonight will be beat the clock right here on the channel. Tonight will be live right here around probably around 9 p.m. or so tonight live, and we will be doing WrestleMania predictions tonight, so be here for that live on the channel, and then we'll do Beat the Clock and see how late you guys keep us up, and we'll see what's up. Thank you guys for being here. What's up, Tex? What's up, everybody else? What's up, Heartland? We'll see you guys in a few. It will be uploaded on Patreon, so it won't be up right now, but it'll be uploaded in audio form, so look for that. Okay. Can you hear me, Leah?
Yeah.
That lady was corpsing on that broadcast. I don't know. That was weird.
I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm starving too. I haven't eaten today. I'd like to eat a bullet. Do you have a all right. None of this went the way it was supposed to go. Let's see. This is going up on Patreon.